YouTube and Facebook. I'm just doing my rundown of the WWE Fastlane 2016 pay-per-view. I have the results on my tablet because, to be honest with you, this was kind of a forgettable show. You know, no disrespect to anyone involved, because I know they work hard, but like the first match I have listed is Kalisto defeated Alberto Del Rio in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE United States Championship. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember this match happening. I don't know if I was in the restroom or maybe I forgot it, but pretty forgettable. I kind of vaguely remember that match. Might have been on the pre-show, but yeah, this doesn't ring a bell. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks defeated Team BAD, Naomi and Tamina, by submission. This was actually a really good match. I enjoyed it. My only problem with the women is that they need to start calling them female wrestlers. I really think by calling them divas and giving them that toy belt, it's really hurting them in the long run. That's why a lot of people don't take the women seriously. I think Becky Lynch is great, Sasha Banks is great. I even like Naomi and Tamina. One of my only problems is it's just kind of silly to think that a lot of these Barbie doll type wrestlers can beat a big Samoan girl, wrestler. Whatever. Kevin Owens defeats Dolph Ziggler single match. This was actually good. This was for the IC title. I actually really enjoyed this one, and whenever Kevin Owens, or even when I watch Dolph Ziggler wrestle, you know it's going to be a good match. I wouldn't mind seeing Kevin Owens maybe have a program with Brock Lesnar. I think that would actually be pretty interesting, and I'd pay money to see it. Big Show, Kane, and Ryback versus the Wyatt family, 6-man tag. This one was actually surprisingly decent. I remember seeing whenever I saw the intro or the promo package and they came out, I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of like, it's going to be kind of bad. It wasn't. It was actually pretty good. But like I said, there's really not much to say. It's kind of like like I said, it kind of feels like an episode of Raw or SmackDown, which is a shame because I really like the Wyatt family and a lot of these wrestlers on here. It's just that I don't know if it's behind the scenes stuff or what, but the shows are kind of getting stale and it kind of feels like rehashed Raw or Raw with a different set. Charlotte with Ric Flair defeats Brie Bella. Great match. I really enjoy this one. My only complaint is I do not like that. Like I said earlier, I do not like that Divas belt. It doesn't look like a championship. It looks like a toy. And I really think you would get Charlotte over more if she had a real belt, a realistic belt, and you called her the women's champion because she's a woman. You know what I mean? Call her a women's champion. You know what I mean? That's like saying instead of the WWE champion, you call them the Superstars champion. It just doesn't make sense. Call them women because they are women. They should be respected and they should have more time on TV, which they're getting. But let's go back to the old time, or better, get a new women's title. AJ Styles defeated Chris Jericho by submission. This was actually really good. I really like AJ Styles and Chris Jericho. It's good to see them finally meet up. I really wish AJ Styles would have came to the WWE a while back, same with Samoa Joe, and I wouldn't mind seeing Beer Money come over either. I used to actually be a pretty big TNA fan. I used to watch Impact a lot, but man, Impact is kind of like, what the hell happened to you? You know what I mean? It's a shame because that company, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother video. Impact Wrestling, what the hell happened? Really. I mean, there was a time whenever I would freaking watch Impact to be excited for it, like when Kurt Angle and Ken Shamrock and when they were in the Asylum, like when they first started, at the X Division. But that's a whole nother video. Here's another one of those matches that's kind of fuzzy in my memory bank. is Curtis Axel with Heath Slater, and Adam Rose and Bo Dallas defeated R-Truth. Not much to say. It was good to see R-Truth back. I just don't really remember the match. And of course, the highlight of the night and the match of the night, in my opinion. And if you're going to watch this, just go to the WWE Network and just watch the Becky Lynch match, the Kevin Owens match, the Charlotte, AJ, and then the Roman Reigns match. The Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. This was a really good match, and one thing you can definitely get is that the crowd does not like Roman Reigns. They were booing him whenever he would do a move. They would boo, and he just wasn't getting over. And the announce team, were trying to get him over, but he just wasn't getting over. Brock was getting over really well. Dean Ambrose was really they really were getting behind Dean Ambrose. But with Roman Reigns, the crowd wasn't having none of it. And look, I think here's my theory, because I'm just speaking as a fan. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm just some guy on the internet, a fan. But I just don't really think Roman Reigns is Roman Reigns. It doesn't seem like he's himself when he's talking. It seems like he's reading from a script, and I don't really feel like he's comfortable in the character. If you watch him on The Tonight Show and stuff, he's a very charming guy. Comes across good and with charisma. But when you see him on TV, he's just kind of stiff and brooding. And I think if they give him, I say, look, the crowd already don't like him. Why don't you just, like I said, I have certain friends that say, why don't they just make him heel? And it's like, I agree. Why don't they just make him heel? Either that or just have him be himself. But anyways, that was a rundown of Fastlane 2016, which is actually sponsored by Tap Out, which is the the MMA company. Who does all the sponsorships and stuff. So it was interesting seeing that. Because I was watching Bellator a few nights ago, and I was like, Tap Out does wrestling now. That's pretty cool. But was it a good show? Was it a bad show? It was a so-so okay show. I mean, I wasn't bored. I was entertained while watching it. But it was just kind of like watching an episode of Raw or SmackDown. Nothing much to miss. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Leave a comment either in the Facebook section or the YouTube if you feel so inclined. Have a great day.